Nine, all just in God's forgive Jesus. Maria, there's so
that is like to spell and right. Thank you.
Ekele Maria, Egypt na Gracia, Osebru Anonyeli, Eden God's next Tiboronine, Others in God's Buma forgive Jesus. Maria, there's so name Ketubu, Yabala Ibonde Jayo, Kita Hamano, Amen. Yabalanya, your own name Ketuku Jaso, I will I love you to Kirin Blasa in Odai, Carbonian Jabuteluzama, where money will have located in Wadi, Sister Fia Novia, where Batano Stone and Beaten Oya, Sten a priest to Divine. Amen. What's told the Rena Nawana Monso, what's told the Rena Nawana Monso, Otito de Rena Nawana Monso, Amen. Pablo Pindini Nequerano Galaga, Pablo Bifaz Rican and Doqua, Amen.
Onye nwanyị nọnyere ụlọ ka Chineke dị ike niile gọzie ụlọ nna na nwa na mmụọ nsọ.
Amen.
Ekele abịalụ ga-esite na nkwado ndị Love Bite Foods and Beverages Limited Nnobi, ndị na-alụpụta Love Bite Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Nwotu Mmaduka Close, Mmuru Nnobi, 081 49 82 8254.
Ebonadi 103.5 immediately after Angeles, 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonadi FM breaks the news with actualities.
The people are hoping for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good evening and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM news update. Today, Thursday, the 29th day of June 2023. And the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifan Shuku Ikeze is my name. The headlines. Eder Kabil, Nigeria Security Civil Defense Corps deploys 767 personnel in Anambra, UK, Enugu to partner on mutual economic benefits. Police rescue 2 victims of armed attacks in Delta, recover gun. Akpabio, Governor Nwifuru, Ebonyi First Lady facilitates Muslims faithful on Eid al-Kabir celebration. Lagos warns against malpractices in basic education exam. Shooting outside in Jeddah leaves 2 dead. Now, details. Eder Kabil, Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps deploys 767 personnel in Anambra. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps Anambra Command says is deployed 767 personnel to secure places of worship and critical national infrastructure across Anambra during the Eder Kabir celebration. Mr. Edwin Okadibo, the command's public relations officer, disclosed this in a statement issued to journalists on Wednesday in Oka. Okadibo stated that the deployment was directed by the state commandant, Mr. Edwin Oswala. The statement quoted Oswala as instructing the personnel to work in synergy with other security agencies to intensify existing proactive visibility and confidence-building policing strategies in the state. Oswala also advised the area commanders, divisional officers, and heads of operational units to deploy all operational resources at their disposal to strategic places spanning the length and breadth of the state. I would like you to spread your dragnets to places of worship, markets, recreational centers, and other critical public any attack, the statement quoted Oswala as saying. UK, Enugu to partner on mutual economic benefits. The government of the United Kingdom and the Enugu State will partner for the mutual economic benefits of the UK and the state. The British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Dr. Richard Montgomery, and the Enugu State Governor, Dr. Peter Mba, have stated. This was even as Dr. Mba has sought the technical assistance of the UK government as well as the restoration of UK Visa Facilitation Center to Enugu to boost trade, business, and other relationships between the UK and Enugu State. Both men made this known during a visit by the UK High Commissioner to Governor Mba at the Government House, Enugu, on Tuesday. Speaking during the visit, Dr. Montgomery, who expressed his support for the investment and economic growth drive of the new administration in the state, recalled that the UK had partnered with Enugu State for over 20 years on issues like public health sectors reforms, education, power sector reforms, among others. The UK is very interested in exploring partnerships on trade and investment, and I have come to Enugu to understand your agenda and to explore those areas of potential partnership going forward, he stated. Speaking, Governor Mba, who went down the memory lane on what he described as Enugu's consequential roles and place in the history of Nigeria, said the state was eager to take back its place. We have also shared an ambitious vision to the people of Enugu State on where we could get to in terms of our economy. One of the things we said to them is our ambition to transform Enugu to become a premier destination for investment, business living, and tourism. And we also have plans to eradicate poverty in the state, which is currently higher than the national average, Mba stressed. Police rescue 2 victims of armed attacks in Delta, recover gun. The divisional police officer, IPOB Division, CSP Idris Haruna, has led an operation to rescue 2 victims of robbery along Uromi Junction in Abo, Delta State. This was confirmed in a statement by Delta State Commissioner of Police, Wale Abbas, signed by Police Public Relations Officer, DSP, Bright Adafe. According to Adafe, on 26th of June 2023, at about 1:35 a.m., the DPO of Abo Division, CSP Idris Haruna, received a distress call on ongoing armed robbery operation along Uromi Junction. He promptly responded and led operatives of the division to the scene, where the hoodlums, on sighting the police, took to their heels and escaped into a nearby bush, abandoning one cut-to-size, locally fabricated gun and one expanded cartridge. The victims, aged 36 and 41, were attacked on their way from the Abo Obia axis. Akpabio, Governor Winfrey, Ebonyi First Lady facilitates Muslim faithful on Eder Kabir celebration. The President of the Senate, God's will, Akpabio, has called on Nigerians to be patient and support the administration of President Bola Tinubu. Senator Akpabio made the call in his 2023 Eder Kabir message to Nigeria. I most happily join Nigerians, particularly the Muslim Ummah, in celebrating this year's Salah festival. I especially rejoice with our dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as he celebrates the first Eder Kabir as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I also congratulate the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, and the Chief of Staff to the President, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, on the occasion of the celebrations of an important pillar of Islam. We join our Muslim brethren to observe this day, the essence of the season, which underscores our submission to the will of Almighty God, and the importance of sacrifice in our daily life should not be lost on us. I salute the resilience and patriotism of Nigerians in the face of the current challenges facing our nation. We should all see it as part of the process of nation building. In just a few weeks since his inauguration, President Tinubu has taken some bold steps, which have been globally acclaimed as being in the right direction. Even though the measures bring with them some inconveniences, I earnestly appeal to fellow Nigerians to look at the larger picture of the expected outcomes. Be patient with the new government and give it their full support to take Nigeria out of the woods. In related developments, the wife of the Ebonyi State Governor, Chief Mrs. Mary Madeline Winfrey, also facilitated with Muslim women, urging them to use Eder Kabir Festival to show love to every Nigerian, irrespective of their tribe and religion, for the peace, growth, and development of Ebonyi and Nigeria. Lagos warns against malpractices in basic education exam. The 2023 Lagos State Basic Education Certification Examination will commence on Monday, July 3rd, in all schools in Lagos State, with the government warning against all forms of malpractices. The director, Lagos State Examinations Board, Mr. Adebayo Orusolu, in a statement on Wednesday, said the examination would be held from Monday, July 3rd to Saturday, July 8th, 2023 at all school centers across the state. Rusolu urged principals of all public and approved private junior secondary schools in the state to adhere strictly to guidelines for the conduct of the examination. The director warned against examination malpractices, warning that excuses would not be accepted from any school caught in the act of examination malpractices. He also solicited the continued support and cooperation of all concerned stakeholders for a successful exercise. The Basic Education Certificate Examination is the main qualifying examination for admissions into secondary and vocational schools. In Ghana, the examination is administered by the Ghana Education Service under the Ministry of Education. In Nigeria, BECE is conducted by the State Ministry of Education in each state and supervised by the National Examinations Council. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Shooting outside U.S. consulate in Jeddah leaves 2 dead. Officials in the U.S. and Saudi Arabia confirmed the incident of Wednesday as investigations continue into the attack. A person in a car stopped near the American consulate building in Jeddah Governorate and got out of it carrying a firearm in his hand. A spokesperson for the Mecca Region Police said, so security authorities took initiative to deal with him as required, and the exchange of fire resulted in his death. Newsmen reported the death of the security guard who was part of the consulate private security. No U.S. citizens were injured in the gunfire, the U.S. State Department said afterwards. But it added the U.S. Embassy and consulate remain in contact with Saudi authorities as they investigate the incident. The U.S. consulate in the Red Sea port city, home to more than 4.7 million people, has been a target of violence before, including in 2016. That year, security personnel identified as suspicious person near the parking lot of the Dr. Suleiman Fakwe Hospital across the street from the consulate. When they approached the individual, he blew himself up with a suicide belt. According to the Saudi Interior Ministry, the bomber was killed and 2 others injured. The explosion coincided with the U.S. Independence Day holiday held on July 4th, as well as the end of Ramadan that year. 3 other suicide bombings occurred on the same day, 1 in Medina, targeting the Prophet's mosque, and 2 at the city of Fatih. This is where we draw the curtain on news updates on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Eder Kabil, Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps deploys 767 personnel in Anambra, UK, Enugu to partner economic benefits. Police rescue 2 victims of armed attacks in Delta, recover gun. Akpabio, Governor Nwifuru, Ebonyi First Lady facilitates Muslim faithful on Eder Kabil celebration. Lagos warns against malpractices in basic education exam. Shooting outside U.S. consulate in Jeddah leaves 2 dead. You just listened to news update on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Epanjuku Ekeze. Thank you for listening to Ebona at the 103.5 FM news update this evening. Once again, good evening.
Listen to news updates on Ebona 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles, 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM. To be or not to be? Do you have acting skills? Do you have what it takes to be on the spotlight in acting? Here is the opportunity you have been waiting for. Babuwa Production presents Audition for the radio drama Eriko on F1 103.5 FM. For more information on how to register and feature, visit F1 103.5 FM inside European Residency Road 49. Registration ends on Friday, 7th of July 2023. Don't miss out. All day, every day. Who's there?
Like, subscribe, and share, right?